As I've traveled the Florida Keys, it's hard to miss their celestial beauty, incredible fishing and diving, and when it comes to Key West on Duval Street, quite a unique party. But I'm saving the best for last, because I've heard about an aquatic center called the Aqua Ranch that boasts some very unique sharks, one that's on the protected list. So I hope you'll come and explore with me and find out just exactly what's going on here in Long Key.
All right, here comes Coco.
At the Aqua Ranch, they've kept a complete ecosystem intact while taking each aspect of that ecosystem from microbes all the way to lobsters and oysters, all the way to the apex predator, the sharks. And they do that in order to help educate the public and remind us of how truly important our oceans are.
My name's Charles Barra. Our cause is to take the system that we have. It's a closed system, so it's like a giant aquarium. It's 15 acres, about 50 feet deep, and to try to balance an entire ecosystem where humanity can take a little bit from every section of the food chain. We go from the microbes, where we sell to hatcheries that raise fish for food for people, all the way up to the apex predator, which is a shark that controls, any kind of weaknesses in the lake that keeps a balanced system. When the apex predator starts to become minimized, the whole system crashes. They're being finned dramatically. They're losing 20 million sharks a year. And the oceans, that's exactly what's happening right now. So our objective is to educate the public with these sharks so they don't have so much fear of sharks. They're really not as dangerous as people think they are. There are certain times, of course, you shouldn't swim and things like that, but a very mild amount of education can prove that these animals should survive.
So when a shark attacks a person, is that because it thinks it's something to eat, or because it gets scared, or because why?
It's always misidentification, mainly because we look like animals that we don't belong in the water, so we splash around like an injured animal.
Right.
And especially if the visibility is bad, like in the surf line, when the water's all churned up and nobody can see what's going on, it's really easy to be misidentified.
What about the swimming with the sharks?
Swimming with the sharks helps people overcome their fear of sharks. There's a natural fear, mainly from the media, different movies that have come out, things like that, that leave a connotation of this fearfulness of sharks. It's a natural instinct to be scared of an apex predator, and because they're predators like that, they don't really get a lot of sympathy from the public, so it just continues to happen, and that's what we're trying to change.
Supposing everything goes well today, someone who's really afraid of these animals is gonna try to commune with them in a different way, which I already have by watching the last couple days.
All right. You okay? All right.
Okay, it's not terrifying yet.
There's a big lemon coming by.
Uh-oh.
Straight through.
Okay. Oh my God, he looked right at me. Did you see that?
I know.
It stared me down. That was amazing.
You see him? Is that him? Did you see his eye look up at you? They turn a little bit and glare right at you.
Checking me out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So see, it's not so scary. You see how much effort we have to put in to actually get them to accept you rather than...
Well, it's pretty, when I saw that fish was in the cage, I was like, uh-oh.
Watch your feet. Right.
That was awesome, man.
It's a lot different than an aquarium, though, isn't it?
Cool. It's a lot different than everything. It's a lot different from looking at them here. It's a lot different than an aquarium. It's a lot different than anything. The animals are real sweet. They definitely are smart. You know, they like looking at you. They look you right in the face. It's definitely something I want to explore more, and it's not the impression that I've been given just from like mass media.
They're not coming up to bite you for food ever.
Right.
That's not the way it works.
Well, it also seems to me that this is all related, because if we keep all the ecosystems the way they're meant to be, then then these animals will be getting the food they need. It's when we start messing with the ecosystems and certain species die off, and then other species don't have things to eat, then they might start freelancing and trying to figure out what to do.
Finding new food sources,
right.
You know? The seals are all gone, the great whites are going to eat surfers. That's the way it's going to go.
And I think that this type of stuff can go further in realizing, hey, they're beautiful creatures just like dolphins or dogs or any other animal, and they are, they're really helping us out a lot in all the work that they do in the oceans.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
Really
You got
awesome,
it just right.
man. Really cool, really cool.
I'm glad you liked it.
Really cool, guys. In the long run, we have to live in harmony with all these creatures and with all these plants and so forth. So this is a center that we need to open to the public because we need people to be inspired and to be educated about ecosystems.
If you care about sharks, if you care about the apex predator becoming extinct or not, if you care about ecosystems of the entire ocean planet, then this money is going to go towards that. If we can keep this facility open and all the amazing people that we can touch and all the amazing things that we can get done at this facility, will go a long way.